Previously in Room 8, Jewel of Depression. As Dag set it off to have a talk with Garn, he comes across Tillium exiting Room 5. Thinking that it's suspicious that Tillium is inside Room 5 unattended, Dag realizes that Tillium could possibly be the culprit who's breaking into the rooms. Stepping down to the ground floor, Dag saw Garn and Ricardo having some serious talk amongst themselves. He then saw Ricardo head down in the elevator. Figuring out the clue for the puzzle in the elevator, Dag managed to head down to the underground of the apartment. Heading through the dark tunnel, Dag discovered a very old room. Inside, he also discovered Patrick's old diary, which details the development of the weather dome. Upon further investigation, Dag stumbled upon a smaller replica of the painting found in Garn's room. Figuring out the riddle in Patrick's memo, he theorizes that the key could possibly be hidden inside the painting. Chapter 8: A Heated Confession. Returning to the ground floor of the apartment, Dag has never been more glad to be out of the elevator. However, he feels that he's achieved a big step by tackling his fear. Wasting no time to talk to the bear, Dag knocks on Garn's door. Garn, you in there? He must be out. The door's locked. Is there another way in? Maybe through the kitchen? Wasting no time, Dag makes his way towards the kitchen by first passing through Light's Bite. Quiet. Makes sense since the bar is closed at the moment. No sign of Ricardo anywhere. Seems Ricardo is connected to this as well. I'm gonna need to keep a careful watch on him from now on. With no one around, I should be able to sneak into the kitchen undetected. Sorry, Bailey. Dag steps into the kitchen for the very first time. Man, even though the light's off, it's still very shiny in here. Spacious too. I guess that's the door leading into Garn's room. Wasting no time, Dag quickly heads towards the door. However, just before opening, the light suddenly snaps on.
Dag? What are you doing in here? This area is staff only.
The thing is,
You should have seen your face.
You mean you're not angry?
Oh, Dag, I told you before, we've known each other a long time, so you're welcome in here whenever you want.
I see.
Well, I'm off duty until dinner time, so I'll see you then.
Yeah, sure. That was close. Thought she was gonna kick me out. Not wasting another second, Dag lets himself into Garn's room. Right, let's have a closer look at this painting. Dag inspects the area beneath the boat and can definitely feel that there's something inside. Yep, there's definitely something here. Guess I need to remove the back panel to get to it. Dag carefully takes down the painting and carefully removes the back panel, exposing the back of the canvas. What have we here? This must be one of the keys mentioned in Patrick's memo. Yes, I finally found one of them. Suddenly, the light in the room snaps on. Doggone it.
Dag, what are you doing in here? How did you get in here?
Hey, Garn.
Dag, I shall ask again. What are you doing in here?
Nothing.
Now, Dag. You obviously broke in here somehow. So, tell me, what be it you looking for? Don't tell me ye be the one who broke into the other residents' rooms.
I could ask you the same thing. After all, I did catch you in my room.
As I said before, I be the owner of this apartment, so I can board any cabin I wants.
Don't give me that. Do you know how ridiculous that sounds? If the occupants knew that, I doubt any of them would even choose to live here. I certainly wouldn't live here, knowing that someone may enter my room whenever they want. And to think that you were the one who offered me this place.
Shut up!
With one burst of Garn's anger, the room falls eerily silent for a moment. The two just stand in place, staring at each other in silence.
Hey, forgive me for that outburst. I didn't mean to shout at ye, Dag.
Garn.
Just tell me, what were you doing in here?
Alright, it's like this. It started on the day I went to the museum. You remember, right?
Aye, 'twas around a week ago. I saw ye and Guyper off.
Well, that day, there was apparently a suicide just outside the museum. The victim who took his own life was a man called Patrick Gonzalez. No doubt you've seen it in the paper. However, despite what you said about not knowing the deceased, I know you've had some relationship with Patrick in the past. Tell me, who exactly was he to you?
'Tis as I said a few days ago. I dunno this Patrick Gonzalez.
Sorry, Garn, but I have proof that you knew who Patrick was. Is this not you and Patrick standing together in this photo?
Belay that. So ye were the one who looted.
Yeah, sorry about that, but this is a vital clue in my investigation, and I knew it was the only way to get you to talk. I know the man in this photo is Patrick, as it's a complete match to the photo of the deceased in the newspaper. No point in denying it, Garn. Now, how did you come to know Patrick?
Aye, ye be right. I did know who Patrick was. However, the bear in the photo standing next to Patrick ain't me. He be me twin brother.
Brother, huh? His name wouldn't happen to be Jim, would it?
Shiver me timbers, how did ye know?
I found this diary which belonged to Patrick. Garn takes a quick read through of the diary before continuing the conversation.
I had no idea my brother was involved in creating the weather globe.
You okay? This must be a lot for you to take in.
I'd be fine. So, this diary was from the year 2022. That sounds about the right year when the weather became more ferocious.
Where were you at the time?
I was away abroad at the time, sailing across the stormy seas. That'd be when the galleon got destroyed, and I ended up on an island.
I take it that's when you were rescued by Bailey, right?
Aye. The weather had become so terrible that I had wee choice but to stay hidden on the island.
What about your brother, Jim? Did you have any contact with him when you were on that island?
Afraid not. Me and Jim had a rather fallen out, you could say. 'Twas just a few years afore I set sail. I left the galleon and never heard from him again.
I'm sorry to hear that. So, you've not heard anything whatsoever about Jim after all these years?
Well, a few years ago I was told that Jim had suddenly died, but I never knew what the cause was.
Garn, I'm so sorry.
Aye, me too. I never got to patch things up with him. Now, I've already told you this much, so can you tell me what you were doing in here?
Alright. On the same day that Patrick died outside the museum, I found this piece of paper in my room. It contains Patrick's memo.
Let me see. Aye, 'tis definitely Patrick's handwriting. But what could the truth mentioned here possibly be?
This is one of the keys mentioned in the memo. This is the reason why I was sneaking around in your room. I'm sorry, but the beneath the ocean waves clue pointed me in this direction.
I see. I'd be glad you told me the truth, but you should have come to me first. I know this apartment more than anyone else here.
I didn't want to cause you any worry. Also, I didn't know who to trust. I'm sure you understand.
Now, although I've owned this apartment for a long time, I had no idea it's hiding something that could bring down Organization ARC.
What exactly is ARC? I've never heard of this organization before.
Well, details have been mighty scarce, but I heard that they'd be a large community that works behind the shadows, dealing with large-scale decisions and cover-ups.
What kind of cover-ups do you mean?
'Tis just a rumor, but I've heard that many suicides that have happened lately are actually all murders, and suicide be the cover-up tale. They have become such a large crew that 'tis now hard to tell who be a hand or nah. In any case, they be a really dangerous group. I reckon ye should stop this investigation. I don't want ye ending up the same as Patrick.
This is a lot to take in. You still haven't told me how you come to know Patrick.
Me, Jim, and Patrick went to the same school and smartly became hearties. We knew each other for a good 5 years, but when me and Jim had our falling out, I set sail alone and never heard from Patrick.
So that's why you seemed kinda spaced out when I told you the name of the victim the other day.
Aye, but I never knew he was involved with ARC though.
I see. In any case, I found the first key inside that painting. Now, the next clue is above the true sky. Any idea what that could mean?
I see you're persistent in continuing your investigation. Mighty well. As your scallywag, I shall help however I can. Obviously, it must mean somewhere high up. On the upper floors, perhaps?
Upper floors, huh? Is it even possible to get to the third floor?
Well, the third floor has been off limits for many years now, with no working power source and renovations. However, the structure should still be stable enough to walk on.
In that case, think you could get me up there?
Mighty well. I shall grant you access to the upper floor. After all, I'd be also curious as to what this truth Patrick was trying to expose be.
Then, should we head up there now?
If 'tis okay, I would like some time to myself to sort through me thoughts first. How about I meet ye by the locked fence on the second floor tomorrow at 10?
Sure, I understand. I think I need some time to process all this information myself. Very well. I'll meet you at the designated time. Till then.